Hello learners, my name is Zach, and today we will be learning more about Arduinos. It is finally time to understand what this small but powerful electronic device is. I hope you are excited as I am to learn about what this device can do and its capabilities. So this is the Arduino. As you can see, it is very small and you can hold it in the palm of your hands. Don't underestimate the size, it is a very powerful device. On the board itself, you can see that there's lots of different things going on with many different things on it. We'll start over here with the power connections. The first one, right here, would receive power from a wall outlet. This other one connects to your computer, where the computer provides power for the board. This also serves as a way for the board to communicate with the computer. We'll talk about that more later on. The other main parts of the boards are the input and output pins. There are three main areas of these I/O pins: the power pins, the analog pins, and the digital pins. The power pins provide a way to power external components that you may be using in design using the Arduino. The digital pins over here are used when you are working with a device that has two states, such as a lamp, where the two states are on and off. And the analog pins over here are used when you are working with components that will have many different states, such as if you were trying to look at temperature outside. But you may ask how we actually can use the Arduino. Well, let me demonstrate through an example. In this setup I have the Arduino, a proto board, an LED, and some wires. In this example, I want to light up the LED in different intervals. For example, we'll set it to blink every second. How does this actually work though? It's pretty simple. I basically place all the components like I've done so in the breadboard, and I need to connect it with the Arduino. So what I do is I take this brown pin, which is connected to the negative terminal, or ground, and connect it onto the Arduino where it says ground. And then same thing with my positive end, which is going to 5 volts. I connect it to the 5 volt pin in the power pins on the board. And then lastly, I connect my last pin to the 11th pin on the board. That's what we've written in our code, so that's the pin we will be using. And then finally, we connect the USB, which will allow us to connect to the computer and also power the board from the computer. So now we go over here, and we already have the Arduino IDE open. And so if we go up to Tools, and then we go to Port, we can see that the Arduino is being recognized by the computer. In this example, we will be using this code, but don't worry about the actual coding. We will learn more about programming in future classes. Today, let's focus on the process only. After making sure your electronic connections and as we check the communication between the Arduino computer, it's time to transfer the code onto the circuit board. You do so by simply pressing Upload right here. In a few seconds, you'll see the Arduino start to respond. You can see we are now blinking our LED every second like we had hoped. Oh, you're going? Sorry. I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something about Arduinos through it. If you have any further questions, please feel free to reach out to us and we'd be happy to answer any questions. We hope you enjoyed today's class.